The imagination is infinite.
Imagination brought Aaron DeRico back to soccer. Not on the field, but in a book.
Our hero, Eamon Walker, is bolting into the center of the emerald green field.
A comic book.
I always wanted to play soccer like my dad. I created a soccer superhero.
Imagination.
It was a year in which Dave DeRico
inspired David DeRico. Not in a book, but on the field.
He was fast. He was tough.
He was known for his drive.
4-2 in the Kingdom.
He was the first pick of the expansion Sounders in 1974 and a captain of the U.S. national team.
My mother was this beautiful model. My dad, this amazing muscular soccer star. It was like having Wonder Woman and Superman as your parents.
But their son Aaron, as titled in one poem, was more like the Crooked Prince.
If you make a fist, that's what my legs are doing consistently.
Aaron DeRico has cerebral palsy. He had a learning disability in high school and just 2 years ago was hospitalized after a car hit his wheelchair. And while his dreams of pro soccer were dashed early on, his love for comics never died.
I'm out to be the Elvis, the Beatles, the Jimi Hendrix, the Ray Charles of human potential.
Imagination helped bring Jimi Hendrix to the top. Hendrix and concert promoter Pat O'Day are forever linked in Seattle's rise in the music industry.
Creativity is almost impossible to describe, but it is there. You can spot it, you can see it, you can feel it.
It's what O'Day felt when Aaron DeRico first entered his office 15 years ago.
He came in because he had drawn a picture of me. I was astonished.
It was a meeting Aaron calls
a cosmic coincidence.
After all, O'Day was also an original co-owner of the expansion Sounders.
And scored!
We were partners in that team.
Not until years into their friendship did O'Day realize he was helping the son of a former player.
I said, your dad was a Seattle Sounder.
And he would just give me a great big hug and tell me to keep on going with my dream.
This is a picture of Jimmy when he was in the Army with his guitar.
Close to 40 years after he first saw David DeRico play, O'Day continues to help Aaron DeRico realize his potential.
I'm out to show the whole world. Show them what they can do.
A top 20 finisher in 4 Talent House contests, Aaron DeRico's gained the attention of Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee, who told him he expects great things.
One of my favorite quotes is from Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. I realized that if people, once they started paying attention to my work, I had the responsibility to do good things with it.
It starts with his original creation, Eamon Walker, who despite cerebral palsy dreams of becoming a soccer star like his dad. Eamon modifies the virus that causes cerebral palsy and turns it into a supernatural power.
Superman gets his powers from the red sun. Spider-Man got his powers from a spider bite. He gets his power by doing things that strengthen his strength of character. So that's never been done before.
His comic book hero turns pain into triumph using the world's most popular sport to do so.
I'm inspired that it has such a global reach that I'll be able to hopefully reach a lot of people.
DeRico's written the first 22-page issue, but he's searching for an artist to help him bring Eamon to life, hosting a worldwide search online.
Some people have it and some people don't, and he has it.
Hendrix had it with the guitar, Aaron with the pen.
I took something that would be considered a definite hindrance and said, you know what, in my imagination, I can overcome this, because that's where everything starts, is the imagination.
An imagination that has no limits, and one that brought him back to the pitch where his dad once played.
DeRico heads it right back in.
I don't see it as a disability, because I see it as a challenge, because challenges are meant to be overcome.
Aaron's a hard-charging young man, as was his father.
I decided I have that same champion spirit in me. I'm going to be a champion in my own way.